So Devin Booker hit a crazy game winner the other night over Paul George to beat the Clippers at the buzzer. It went viral, it was all over Twitter, and it was one of the coldest game winners that we've seen all season. But Devin Booker's talent goes much, much deeper than just one game winning shot. Out of all young players, say under the age of 25, Devin Booker is the best scorer in the NBA. Booker has literally no weaknesses in his offensive game. He's one of, if not the most well-rounded scorer in the entire league. Booker gets his points from all around the floor. He can score from anywhere. He has a practically even split, one-third split between the points that he gets from three-point range, the points that he gets from mid-range, and the points that he gets from inside 10 feet. And he also kills it at the free throw line. He's shooting 91% on his over 7 attempts a game this season. And when you watch Devin Booker play, you don't know where he's going to attack from next. And that's such a scary thing for NBA defenses to try figure out. Right, how do you game plan for a guy who can literally score on you however he wants? If you take away the drive, he's going to hit threes. If you take away the three, he'll look to score from mid-range or focus on a drive and kick game. And by the way, don't think of fouling him because he's going to hit his free throws over 90% of the time. That's a headache for any head coach to try and figure out. Not only is Booker a skilled, fundamental scorer, but he gets it all done at an efficient rate. And you can't say that about a lot of these hyped up scorers in today's league. As his skills have improved over the last couple seasons, so have his percentages. Booker is literally knocking on the door of the 50-40-90 club. He's shooting over 48% from the field, over 36% from three, and over 90% on his free throws. His field goal percentage and his free throw percentage have improved steadily over his career, and he's having his most efficient season ever right now. So there's really no telling just how efficient he can be at his absolute peak if he keeps getting better. The most positive thing about all of this is that because Booker is such a great, balanced, well-rounded scorer, I can't emphasize that enough. He can literally score from anywhere. He does it all. I can see him being great in the playoffs once he has the team around him to get there. Because we've seen great regular season scorers that have failed in the playoffs because of an obvious weakness or obvious weaknesses. Right, because any NBA player who's great in one area of the offense can feast against lower tier teams during the regular season, accrue big numbers, but against elite defenses late in the playoffs, that's where weaknesses are exposed and teams can game plan for you over a 7-game series. I don't want to make Giannis the lightning rod of criticism here, but just take Giannis for example because he's the most obvious example, right? Giannis has clear strengths and weaknesses in his game. The most casual NBA fan knows Giannis' weakness, right? His jump shot. And you saw last year after winning the regular season MVP, when he faced an elite defense in the playoffs in Toronto with a great coach, they were able to game plan for that. Because if you have an obvious weakness, teams can game plan around that and say, no, you're not going to beat us this way. You're going to have to beat us in a different way. And that really messed with Giannis last year. With a guy like Booker, he can do everything. There's no weakness to his offensive game. So if he has championship talent around him, he's going to be a head wreck for any defense to try figure out and beat over a 7-game series. Because he can beat you multiple ways. As I said, he can do everything. Personally, I can 100% see Booker winning a championship over the next couple of years, again, if the team around him is good enough. That's obviously key. Book is poised to be the next great playoff scorer. What do you guys think of Booker and the potential to be the next quote-unquote guy in the playoffs? Will it work out long-term? Will the front office in Phoenix mess it all up? That's definitely debatable. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching the first video on the channel. Please like, comment and subscribe. Peace.